be ready in just a minute. Alright, be ready in just a minute, people. Just gotta make some, regular Discord posts. Really should find a way to get these set up ahead of time. Alright, and we're ready to begin here. Let's continue with the Witcher 3 DLC, Hearts of Stone. Looks like something from a horror movie though out here. And again, with Resident Evil Village coming out early next month, everything seems to have a horror theme in streams nowadays from what I've seen. After I came all the way here, I don't think so. Creepy.
What the hell?
Now that's horror movie
Gotta be
worthy.
careful.
Hey, Soapbox, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Well, it's still daytime here for me, so my day is good. My night is still a bit of a ways off.
What the hell was that?
Don't think she liked me touching that.
My house.
He's only behaved like it is.
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
Okay, that's locked. I don't think she's happy we're here.
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Fire damage. Interesting.
Oh, it's opening doors for me. Great. See, anything to craft in alchemy? That's how she wants to play it. She's been training to heal herself.
What the hell was that?
I think that was a very pissed off spirit.
Bedchamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Well, I think she is.
Lovely couple.
Not really much in here.
Gotta be her. Damn it.
You wish to see her?
Damn, she does not
Here
look
she
good.
is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
Hey,
didn't ask.
Verash, how are you?
And
Pleasure
why
to have
hasn't
you here as
anyone buried
always.
her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one
Hope you're having
you
a good
cut
day.
down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find
Nothing
that
beats
hard
a
to
lazy day
believe.
in my opinion.
Yet that's
Especially because
precisely
I
what
saw that
happened.
you had a nap.
One day Iris
Man,
locked the
I
front
just
door,
love when I
lay
have a
down
nap some
here
days.
and died from grief.
And I'm doing good
from
myself,
loneliness.
thank you. Just been a chill day myself. Little bit of housework to do, but other than that, very relaxing. And now I get to
The
sit
deeper
here
I
and
get
enjoy
into
some
this, the
Witcher
more I
3 with
gotta
everyone.
wonder, why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec.
Plus, it's
Our
been
mistress
very
died,
sunny
but
today.
that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised.
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
I swear, this whole quest line in the Hearts of Stone DLC is definitely my favorite one.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
I just love the story
It's
behind
no
it.
easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
Is the good dog comment really necessary, Geralt? Right, now I gotta find somewhere to bury her. Need to get rid of some of this stuff taking up all my inventory. I swear, this spade thing is a pretty crazy weapon, how it can heal you so easily. Just wish it was more of a sword. Because Geralt's a witcher, so he uses two swords. Best place to be buried would be for her with her art here.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that.
Let's be honest.
I didn't know Iris von Everec, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death.
That was quite well said, Geralt.
You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
I don't know if you want to be buried with a painting of your husband, but you live together, so maybe you want to be with him in death as well.
Well, let's hope this works.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself.
Hey, it did work, great.
Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you.
Man, I cannot wait for the second season of The Witcher on Netflix. Feels like it's been such a long wait. Although I heard it's coming out in like the second half of the year it is, which is really cool. Yeah, I'd just like to say welcome to everyone who just came into the stream. It's good to have you here.
All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
Feels like the world of The Shining.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
Could follow
This
that
is a world
myself.
built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Alright. It's never just easy as going from one point to the other.
Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
White cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
my knight. You've seen to everything.
At least that explains the spiders like specters, doesn't it? Just why did it have to be spiders? Oh, the big ass one at that.
How you like that silver? Damn it all.
Bastard. Yeah, you're not getting away from me now.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
I don't think that's a wraith, Geralt.
No. A nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
I swear The Witcher would make an excellent horror game. It's already got, you know, those horror vibes in it. Of course it's locked. Guess I go this way.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Just a little different than the painting. Castel Rebello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Okay, first two sets of candles were lit.
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all. A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests. Silver thread, pearls. It all must have cost a fortune.
Fireplace was also lit. Well, at least that was simple enough.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
I don't think he was happy about that.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd. Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
So let's follow him, not you again. Don't like this place.
Guess I can only go up.
The bedchamber.
Now let's see what we can figure out here.
Towel stained with blood.
Well, that's never a good sign.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
another blurred memory. She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living Tableau's missing something. Goblet, like the one in the painting. Living Tableau's gotta look just like the painting. Still not right.
Looks like it was on the right.
Here. Maybe on this side. Still not right.
Alright, that's one thing down.
Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it.
Guess those would probably go on the left.
Living Tableau. Still not right.
Okay, grapes are on the left and the apples look to be on the right.
Living.
Okay, grapes go on the left.
Fits, I think.
Then for the apple, that goes on the right.
This goes here. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd.
So how's everybody's weekend going? All good? Don't know what's gonna happen, but I might as well have my sword ready, like this. Ooh, well that was close. Just let the swallow heal me up first. Well, let's get back to full health. I don't know what's coming next. Oh, well, more like I can't remember what's coming next. Yeah, that'll do.
Master von Everek's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, and I can set out the candles. Beeswax candles. Chalk. Blood. For some kind of magic, I bet. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles. How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave
I
me be.
think the honeymoon period is
I
over.
merely want to work in peace.
Now, what is Olgierd up to?
Odiano feos, sova camisa liana, sova camisa e barasas. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it!
I don't think you planned for that.
The veins! Douse the veins!
I did not expect that.
Into another painting we go.
Damn it. Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside.
Right. Just like with the whole white frost thing. In here. Ooh. Got through there nice and quickly.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father.
Another one? How many more are there?
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. Not quite. Memory's still incomplete. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say Olgierd was drinking that.
So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me, till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me.
Guess he's talking about
you
Master
shall
Mirror.
stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servant, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
What now, you piece of filth?
Then Von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
Hopefully, there's only one more of these memory pieces left to do.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
A platter.
Probably something the caretaker was holding.
Perfect match.
Alright. See what's next.
Small bowl. For soup, maybe? A large clay bowl. Animal hair. Think this was yours. There we go.
Alright, got it.
You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you. Care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help.
So
No,
to everyone
care
who's
not the
you know,
slightest
came
what
in,
you
and
think
those of you
or
still
how
here, I
you
hope you're
feel.
you know, enjoying your weekend and whatnot.
I
Anyone been up to anything?
feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's
leveled
end.
up.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
Alright, leveled up. Let's see what we got. Alright, that should help us out a bit. Oh, why do I get a feeling this is not going to be easy for me? Or it's going to be at least a little bit
My
challenging?
dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris, were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her.
I have a feeling I'm going to need some
I
thunderbolts.
believe I can seize
I
over
am.
you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Feels like a scene from a horror movie, this does. Well, horror movies wish they could have scenes like this. Oh, that's not one of the creepiest things you could see. I don't know what is.
Pathetic.
As lifeless.
Hang on, let's see. Do we have any potions or oils I could use? Not sure if that would apply to Olgierd. Anything on him in the beastie area I could use? Of course not. Oh, right, can't upgrade you in combat, I forgot that. Can I at least fix my sword? Okay, good. Might as well give the Spectre Oil a shot. Oh, damn it. Okay, fire damage. Ooh, had to use some fair amount of potion there.
You're not him.
No, I am not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Man, that was definitely one of the more creepier scenes in The Witcher 3 I've experienced.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met? I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose.
Oh.
When you placed the painting on my grave, I remembered the day of my marriage. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy, Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he?
Okay, Ash, definitely speak. We will definitely speak soon, and thanks for coming, and thank you for the bit. Definitely appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I know you got the stream coming up in a bit. I hope, which is Detroit Become Human, right? I hope it goes great, and I'll definitely pop in.
Olgierd will best Odin, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Yeah, he definitely pretends to be happy, but the man just isn't.
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose. Feelings we witchers call pins. That are what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest.
Definitely
if I
seems
take the
horrible.
rose, you might cease to exist. As might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
Ooh, that's a very hard question to answer.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
I think I know what that's talking
So long.
about. But I won't say anything just yet.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
Like I said, this is definitely one of my favourite quests in the Hearts of Stone DLC. Ooh. I think this definitely calls for some meditation. Well, that was definitely an interesting quest. Knows how to keep you surprised, it does. Now, I definitely need to get rid of some of this gear I've got. And now I need to find a way out of here. All that, upgrade my character a little. Where's that other way in I took? Oh, there it is.
That's it, Roach. Enjoy some more pleasant looking scenery now. Okay, thanks Jenkins for the luck, appreciate it. I hope whatever work you're doing gets
done well, or goes well. Yeah, thank you for the luck. Oh yeah, I'm familiar. Ordering can be very, very big work, especially depending on whatever it is you're ordering. Shouldn't be too much long before we get Hearts and Stone's main story wrapped up. Then we can start on my absolute favourite one, Blood and Wine. Hey, it's Circus, how are you? Welcome to the stream, and definitely thank you for the bits. I see you opted for the unicorn.
Go.
Very nice, and I appreciate the luck. I definitely hope your stream goes very great. I look forward to dropping in on it soon, even if I'm only able to lurk myself.
Oh, watch your step. Watch your step.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Hey there.
This side of the bottom.
What's an oddity like that?
Alright, next. Another nice scene to watch.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt, over here.
Oi, waiter looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me beg. More treats.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use
show
in
off.
gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Who are you, really?
Gaunter O'Din, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do.
Well, like,
In
what
brief,
the hell you are?
I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
That'd be
Awfully
downright
noble of you.
noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
As do I.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Oh. Well, that was just... Yeah, I don't know what to say other than wow.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully.
No, but that was a
Tell your
little bit
Ataman
funny.
to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Oh, Shawnee's asking, then we definitely better.
No stranger to the bottle, eh?
Over there, alive, a moment
See if I
ago.
can buy some food.
Maybe.
Oh.
Mind if I have a...
Oh, he made a good bit of money. Now let's see if I can get it back.
Cat eyes. Mark of the devil.
Need to quickly find a fast travel post. Ah, there's one. Got some stuff I want to sell. And there we go, that will do.
Greetings, Ivy. What do you have?
Alright, that's that all unloaded.
So,
Honor in the fatherland.
Watch your step.
Good, now I just gotta fast travel back. Ooh, fast travel points can be quite convenient, they can be. Especially when you need them.
Stay out of my way.
Leave me be, you breath. Oh, the stench of rotting teeth. Vodka.
I won't plough you with my mouth, sweetheart. So, what's it gonna be?
What the let me alone?
Let's
Leave her
intervene here.
alone.
Why's that? Want us to plough you? Is that it? Doable, but you'll have to hide that mug in a sec.
Let the woman go. Then we can flirt.
Look at that! Vagrant Mutt's giving us orders. Needs to know his place. Fuck him up.
Since you're in for it.
Oh, that was fun.
You alright?
Fine. Truth be told, I'd have managed on my own. But thank you.
You'd have managed it? Managed those men by yourself?
Of course. Knee to the bollocks, elbow to the throat. Job done.
Walk you home?
Hey now. I'm grateful, sure, but I'll not demonstrate that in the alcove.
Walk you home, that's it.
In that case, yes. Come.
Geralt being a gentleman for the night.
Master Witcher, do you always help folk for free?
Sometimes for free, usually for pay.
Phew. I was afraid you were abnormal.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Here it is. Really, you needn't have troubled yourself.
Better safe than sorry.
Might be right, but these days, better safe than sorry. Take care of yourself.
Are you a witcher?
Only one experience point for that. Well, that sucks.
Feisty egg.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwen bound.
Well, looks like Shani's gonna be leaving us.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I see.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
here in Oxenfurt, cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Now, why would he have mage hunters at his door?
He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Verdanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Oh, isn't that nice?
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Halt! By order of King
So
Radovid,
everybody
no
doing
one's
okay?
allowed inside the Academy.
Are you all enjoying the
Not even
stream?
lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Guess I gotta sneak in a bit. Saved a bit of time.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line.
I kind of figured to grab the line when you dropped it down.
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Oh, that didn't go.
Shut up, fight.
Witch hunters. Not very good against someone with actual sword skills.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Well, that's not a good sign.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream. Julian Alboco's lesser key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
Looks like he's trying to learn all he can about Master Mirror.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
Sounds like a prison.
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scroll into blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Very bad end for you, I'm betting.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads. A wish.
So Dim comes off more and more like some kind of powerful demon with every story about him.
Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Very interesting.
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable. Play with evil. Medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
Wonderful.
Oh, no way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
Meaning?
O'Dim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits.
So he's a silver-tongued devil, basically. Good to know.
He'll agree.
Well, like I didn't already know that to begin with.
But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Well, he did help enough, so...
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Whoa, okay. Guess he was safe as long as he was in the circle. I just gotta find an exit. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. Want to say thank you to all who came. Stick around, there's a raid coming up. Thank you for all those who looked. Thank you for the bits, all those who came, chatted. It was great to have you all here. Probably in the next stream we'll be wrapping up the Hearts of Stone DLC. So make sure not to miss that. That's going to be on Monday, I think. So see you guys then.